Yunus versus Rum Nitty. Let's get to it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I'm not playing. Let's get to it. So Nitty goes first. Round one. I bet as an African child, he always had to rap behind his mother back. That's crazy. And when I spent like half my life in Africa. I had to wear one of those little round joints that you wrap around and you carry the kid on your back. So that bar hit crazy for me. Uh, you was on the verge and couldn't get over the hump and had to sell a bit as a crazy double. And y'all know Yunus is a virgin, so wordplay, wordplay. Go across his head with the burner boy, you get your afro beat. Crazy. Like Nitty even knowing that lets you know his reference pool is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, have a little foot's impression like a birth certificate. Crazy. There are some similarities between Eunice and Foots. I see him. You know what I'm saying? It's very slight. But I got Eunice smoking Foots whenever they battle. That need to happen, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That need to happen. Uh, whipping his ass right out the gate like a horse jockey. Fire. If the spaceman get the acting Diesel, Pitch Black, Vin Diesel, Pitch Black movie. Yeah, get your film game up. You heard? You're an African. Of course, you had to go the extra mile for water. That was crazy. As somebody who had to walk to a well when I was out there, I definitely felt every line of that. Um, so Yunus goes, you know what I'm saying? He said, the alien be sitting on bars like E.T. Ramen. Now he's going home under a white sheet. If you've seen E.T., he was wrapped in a white sheet. So that was fire. Like the Special Olympics, y'all don't think I'm fully able in the first place. All right. I pick him up off. I pick him up. I pick him off though with a two-tone model. I'll pick him off though with a two-tone model like Winnie Harlow. Winnie Harlow is a baddie. I ain't gonna hold you. She, you know what I mean, she built like the Dalmatian and all that, but she a baddie. Salute to her and everything she got going on. She fine as hell. She got different shades of skin. I think it's like vitiligo or whatever. She's still gorgeous. Salute to her and whatever her situation is, respectfully. I'll have his homies dessert and rum. It's a creme brulee. Okay, what you know about creme brulees, young man? Okay. These three buttons are shut down web, control, alt, delete. Crazy. Don't nobody care about Jerry like Rick and Morty. I ain't gonna hold you. I got Nitty in the first. Clear. No debate. I got Nitty. So now we go to the second round. You'll let everything fly except the birds and the bees. Again, you know what I'm saying? Making fun of him for being a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Skipping the DVD era. I can't play with these marks. Crazy. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Eunice starting to watch battles like way later. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't skip the DVD era because that was one of the best eras ever. But that was fire. Uh, give up everything and run away to Africa like Dave Chappelle. Mad funny. Salute to Dave Chappelle. If I hear something crazy in his Genius lyrics, I'm gonna make him sit down and explain himself. If y'all watch Genius, then you know that people sit down and explain their lyrics. So I thought that was crazy, super crazy. Um, if you love Africa so much, why you in the U.S.? If you spell out Eunice's name, why you in U.S.? Crazy, genius, genius. Great attack. Took everything from the Space Invader like Gattaca. If you ever seen the movie Gattaca, that was probably the first time I seen somebody get a knee BL. Son really got taller so he could get in the space program to go to space. Ethan Hawke, he bodied that movie. Like, make sure, yo, Nitty's reference pool is too crazy, too crazy. So Eunice goes next, round two. He calls him out for like not checking some. I don't even use that word, you know what I'm saying? But he calls him out about a derogatory gang term. I don't play about those type of words. I don't even say them. So, but anyway, Eunice then says that was pussy, and I don't know what that feels like. Broke the building. I knew it broke the building when Nunu pointed at Eunice and was like, "Hey, that's the one." You know, we love Nunu over here. We're a Nunu Stan account. You know what I'm saying? So God bless the princess. That's the queen right there. You feel me? Like, it's all due respect to Nunu. We got none but love and respect for Nunu. I don't play by Nunu. Just know that. Let's get back to the battle. Then he says, "Let me flip off the ropes." Tank Davis. Y'all know Tank Davis be flipping off the ropes. I thought that was fire. Um, yeah, I souped up the goat to make fufu with him. Man, listen, fufu is one of the greatest African dishes of all time. And fufu and goat soup and all that, great combination. Salute to Yunus for putting his roots into this battle because he definitely got attacked for being African. So having that defense is impeccable. You can't turn up when I turn up. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I thought that was one of those little sneaky bars that, like, if you listen in closely, you would catch it. It was fire to me. Like a Maury cameraman, you keep running, I keep shooting. Crazy, crazy. Bald head spinning the camera like Tupac and Made N words. If you've seen the Made N words music video, you know Tupac was spinning around and it was fire, very fire. Eunice, why do you even know that reference? Like that's my Tom. Like my Tom loved that music. Like how do you even know that? It's fire. What's an alien to a space invader? Leaving Earth is supernatural to me. Slick, smooth. I got Eunice in a second. I got Eunice in a second. And can't nobody convince me otherwise. And it's pretty clear. So I would go to the third. And Nitty's third is a little bit short, but he got some bombs in there. The Africans should have had a talk with the clique. You know, South Africa, they have, I think it's called Gosa or something like that, where they talk with the, you know what I mean, respectfully, I'm not, I think that's what it's called though. And I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation, but they be clicking when they talk. So, um, gotta take the baby foots out first, like a breech birth. Crazy. You gonna find out what the inside of a box feel like. Yo, you gonna need a breakout performance like a prison escape. Fire. But it was kind of a short round. I ain't gonna hold you, but it was potent. You know what I'm saying? So then Eunice goes. Cornell is a far way bigger nerd than is for way bigger nerds than me because he was talking about Nitty always referencing nerd stuff, and so okay, it was cool. I was raised by African parents. I couldn't come home with B's and C's. Hey, that was fire, Eunice. That was crazy to me. Longest job I ever had was at Target. You been a op, you know, because Nitty was working Walmart, Target. Mad funny. Um, Rum got a little brand like Bacardi, but the bats, the logo, crazy. Called Nitty's. Nah, he faked like he was about to say Nitty's real kids' names, and then he said Los Preem, Next, Foots, and Elijah Straight. Very accurate. But you know, we the fans got Low Spring versus Nitty lined up for the beginning of 2026, so we can see what's really going on with that. But I ain't gonna hold you. Elijah Straight battle Nitty, and you can definitely see a difference in style. Like there's similarities, but Elijah Straight is his own man. Next got Molly Wop by Nitty, you know what I'm saying? And then Foot's rap for 45 days, for 40 days and 40 nights against Nitty, so we got to redo that battle. But nonetheless, in conclusion, I got Yunus winning round 2 and 3 clear. I got Yunus clear. Now I've given y'all some recommendations in the sponsors cut for Yunus battles. What I want to talk about is my journey with Yunus as a brand. Yunus, I heard him rapping in the spaces, and he inspired me to start spending money sponsoring on battles. Um, but before I get to that, Yunus versus Rum Nitty, I got Yunus second and third clear. Salute to Yunus on his win. And thank you, Nitty, for the opportunity. And thank you for your patience. Around the time this battle happened, my son got locked up. I had a lot of stuff going on that we had to take care of. And so, you know, it took a minute to get everybody's money right. But appreciate both of them for being patient while I was going through that crazy time. 2025 been an insane year, to say the least. To say the least. Let's get right back to it. So as far as Yunus goes, I sponsored like 3 space battles with him. But as far as live battle goes, it was Yunus versus Chef Trez. Then I sponsored Yunus versus Hansel. Then I sponsored Yunus versus Holmesy. I sponsored Yunus versus Fat Say So. And then I paid in full Yunus versus Rum Nitty. And I told y'all in a previous blog that my choice was URL was going to go half with me on Av versus Twerk for this card, or I would have to pay all of Yunus versus Rum Nitty. I chose to go with Yunus versus Rum Nitty because Yunus is who I believed in. It meant so much to the Spaces community for this battle to be locked in. And everybody was doubting Yunus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was telling me, oh, it's too soon. You booking him to die. He's not gonna be able to, win against Rum Nitty. What are you doing? You might ruin his brand, his career. I have faith. I have faith that Yunus was going to do what he needed to do. And he showed up. And in fact, every collaboration I had with Yunus, he's always showed up and given his best. I sponsored 5 Yunus battles. I'm not disappointed in any of them. Win or lose, Yunus showed up and did his best, which is all I could ask for, which is what you're supposed to do when you get an opportunity. But he won this. So everybody that was telling me, oh, don't do it. Oh, you're crazy for booking Yunus versus Rum Nitty this early. Guess what? I wasn't crazy. And he won. Yunus, you the reason I started sponsoring battles, and I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. I'm proud of you. God bless you on your journey. After those 5 battles, I don't think you need me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they booking you left and right. You got great team with you. So sky's the limit for you, young man. But I'm very proud of investing in the Yunus brand. My most successful investment in battle rap, hands down. And I believe Yunus is the next superstar in battle rap. And I wish him the best on his journey. Salute to Yunus. Keep stepping into your greatness. I'm proud of you. Salute, for real. And you represent the whole continent, which makes it even better because I'm half African, and you know what I'm saying? So we already locked in that way too. So God bless you, for real. And salute. Your parents should be very proud of everything you've done in battle rap. You the GOAT, the young GOAT. And when it's all said and done, you're going to be one of the greatest ever. Salute to Yunus. We the fans is for the culture. Don't ever forget.